Help me help.
Hey guys, Cameron here, and today is going to be sort of like a story video. Something, in my opinion, pretty crazy happened last night, and I'm still not 100% sure how to explain it. I haven't really posted many pet videos lately, and this one sort of ties into that. As you guys probably know, I have a hamster, Manny, a short-haired Syrian that I got at PetSmart 1.5 years ago, and you've probably seen him in like at least 4 or 5 of my videos that I have featured him in, whether it be a tutorial on how to hold a hamster, or meet and greet with my hamster, or even something as simple as how to take care of a hamster. Chances are you've seen Manny before. So this story basically is all about Manny, and about what happened last night when I happened to be woken up at 4:30 in the morning and heard rustling under my bed, and then a little while later in the garbage can. So you're probably wondering, why'd you hear rustling under your bed? And probably you're wondering even more, why in your garbage can? So my first thought when this came to mind was Twitter, my Netherland dwarf rabbit, was under my bed, because he doesn't do it often, but my door is usually halfway open when I go to bed, and he has sometimes snuck into my room, gone under my bed, and you can hear him doing whatever rabbits do under beds. But so at first I thought Twitter's just in there, and then I'm assuming 15 minutes later, I don't know because I dozed back off, I hear something banging into my garbage can. I have a tin garbage can, which I'll show you in a second, but I hear something like jumping at it or hitting it, it sounded like. And then I thought, like, is he stuck? Is Twitter like wedged in between my garbage and my wall or something, or like what's going on? So finally, when it got really annoying and I figured I'd check, and so anyway, I figured I'd check it out. I rolled over and I took my first look, and since my eyes still weren't working properly because I literally just woke up, I didn't see anything. I rolled back into bed thinking that he was just playing around and he'd leave my room soon. I keep hearing it, so I turn over and take a little bit of a closer look, and I hear something pacing back and forth in my garbage. That's when I realized this wasn't Twitter. He can't fit in my garbage. Then I immediately thought, okay, this is either Napoleon or Manny, which neither should be loose in my house right now. And when I looked closer, I could see something moving in my garbage can. So at that moment, I obviously got out of my bed and I turned on the lights and I go look into my garbage can. There I see little Manny staring up at me from the garbage can, looking like he has no idea what's going on. Neither do I. He's escaped once ever besides this, and it was from my sister putting him in the ball and it wasn't closed properly, and that's the only other time. So my first instinct, obviously, is to get my hamster back in his cage. So I put him in his bin cage, I took him out of the garbage, and then that's when I started trying to narrow down how he got out. So I spent the next 15 minutes sort of checking his cage, making sure everything was secure, safe, and locked. Everything was. I'm still 100% unsure of how he got out of his cage. He's never before done it, and I looked all around, and there's no visibly possible way that he could have gotten out. The second thing that really confused me was how he got into my foot-high garbage can that no hamster should get into. So I'll show you the garbage can quick, and then you can sort of agree with my point of how he really shouldn't have successfully gotten in there or escaped in the first place. I know it's bad lighting, but this is my garbage can. It's about a foot tall tin garbage can, It has no grip whatsoever, so nothing can climb. My little hamster's like this big, so there's no way he could have ever jumped in there. And I just don't understand. Like, it was right over here, so there's nothing he could have climbed on either side. And I am still extremely confused of how on earth he managed to just get in the garbage can. And here's my bed. So the view I would have had was sleeping to roll over in the middle of the night and see my hamster in my garbage can. He is still safe and sound. I put him back in his bin cage, which also connects to this other cage, and he is currently sleeping right now. I made sure he had lots of fresh food and water after that, because it was probably not the greatest experience for his health, and it probably stressed him out quite a bit. But I put him back in there, filled up his food a bit higher with some extra treats, and put in fresh water in his bowl. But he is luckily perfectly fine. But now I feel like the confused one. I just don't understand how he did that. A, get out of the cage. B, get in my garbage can. It just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe you found that guy. Maybe you found this story interesting. Maybe you thought it was a waste of your time. I was gonna reenact it, but I didn't feel like putting my hamster in my garbage. It just doesn't seem right. Fluke once it happens, but I don't think I'm gonna put him in that situation again. Might give him some PTSD, but I'm not gonna do that. But I thought that was a pretty wild story. I haven't really done many, this isn't really a vlog, but stories on my channel. So there's one for you guys. And that's all I have to say and let you know. But hopefully you enjoyed this story. Comment down below if you somehow have an explanation of how any of this happened. And I will see you in the next one.